The 83rd Annual Golden Globe Awards just concluded on January 11th, 2026, kicking off the Hollywood Awards season with its trademark blend of glamour and surprise. For an American audience, the Golden Globes represent Hollywood's party of the year, a night where the biggest stars from both the silver screen and the living room come together. Below is a deep dive into the organizers, the winners, and the current state of this iconic event. 1. The logistics. Who, where, and when. The 2026 ceremony marked a continued era of new management and broadcasting for the Globes. Owner and organizer. The event is now owned and produced by Dick Clark Productions DCP, a subsidiary of Penske Media Corporation, the group behind Variety and The Hollywood Reporter and Eldridge Industries. The transition in 2023. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association, HFPA, was dissolved following years of controversy regarding diversity and ethics. The awards are now a for-profit venture, though they still use a voting body of over 300 international journalists. The venue, traditionally held at the Beverly Hilton in Beverly Hills, California. Date of the 2026 event, start, Sunday, January 11th, 2026, at 8 p.m. ET. And the telecast concluded at approximately 11 p.m. ET. Host, comedian Nikki Glaser hosted for the second consecutive year, bringing her sharp, irreverent humor back to the stage. 2. Who participated? The Golden Globes are unique because they invite the biggest names from both film and television. Unlike the Oscars film only or the Emmys TV only, you'll see Leonardo DiCaprio sitting at the same table as the cast of The White Lotus. Key attendees and presenters in 2026 included Hollywood icons George Clooney, Julia Roberts, and Kevin Hart. Global stars Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Ana de Armas. The New Guard, Timothée Chalamet, Ayo Edebiri, and the cast of The Bear. 3. Major winners of 2026. The 2026 winners list was dominated by a mix of historical dramas and sharp satires. Film winners. The 83rd Annual Golden Globe Awards has just wrapped up, officially launching the 2026 Hollywood Awards season. Often called Hollywood's Party of the Year, this ceremony is a unique staple of American culture because it honors the best of both the big screen and the small screen in one star-studded night. Below is a detailed deep dive into the organizers, the winners, and the impact of the 2026 event. 1. The power behind the show, owners, and organizers. For decades, the Golden Globes were run by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, HFPA. However, following a significant restructuring in recent years, the awards are now a professional, for-profit venture. Owner and producer. The event is owned and produced by Dick Clark Productions DCP. Parent company. DCP is a subsidiary of Penske Media Corporation, the same powerhouse that owns Variety and The Hollywood Reporter in a joint venture with Eldridge Industries. The voting body. While the HFPA no longer exists, the winners are selected by a diverse international group of over 300 journalists from 75 different countries, ensuring a global perspective on American entertainment. 2. Event timeline and venue. The 2026 ceremony followed its long-standing tradition of being the first major stop on the road to the Oscars. The venue? The gala took place at its iconic home, the Beverly Hilton in Beverly Hills, California. Date and time. The main ceremony aired live on Sunday, January 11th, 2026. Duration. The telecast began at 8 p.m. ET and concluded at 11 p.m. ET, broadcasting on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. The host, the evening was led by comedian Nikki Glaser, who returned for her second consecutive year to deliver the sharp, satirical monologue the Globes are known for. 3. Detailed film winners, the big screen triumphs. The film categories saw a battle between historical epics and modern satires. Best Motion Picture, Drama, Hamnet. Directed by Chloé Zhao, this biographical drama based on Maggie O'Farrell's novel was the night's biggest winner. It tells the emotional story of Agnes Hathaway William, Shakespeare's wife, and the tragic death of their son. The film also secured a win for Jessie Buckley, who took home Best Actress in a Drama, Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy, one battle after another. This revolutionary saga was the most awarded film of the night. It earned Paul Thomas Anderson the awards for both Best Director and Best Screenplay, making him one of the few filmmakers to sweep those major categories in a single night. Other major film honors: Best Actor in a Drama, Wagner. Moura delivered a powerhouse performance in The Secret, Agent Brazil, marking a major win for international talent. Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy in a highly anticipated moment. Timothée Chalamet won for Marty Supreme, beating out veterans like Leonardo DiCaprio and George Clooney. Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy. Rose Byrne won for her role in If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, animated and box office success. The streaming hip-hop Demon Hunters won Best Animated Motion Picture, while Ryan Coogler's Sinners took home the award for Cinematic and Box Office Achievement. For detailed television winners, the small screen stars. The TV categories reflected the shift toward gritty medical dramas and meta comedies. Best Television Series, Drama, The Pitt. This medical drama, led by Noah Weil, has become a massive hit on Max. It beat out heavyweights like The White Lotus and Severance to claim the top prize. Rhea Seehorn also secured a major win as Best Actress in a TV Drama for her role in Pluribus. Best Television Series, Musical, or Comedy, The Studio, a meta-comedy about a Hollywood studio produced by Seth Rogen. This series captured the industry's love for self-reflection. Seth Rogen also took home the award for Best Actor in a Comedy Series, Limited Series, and Specials. Best Limited Series, Netflix's crime drama Adolescence swept the night, winning for awards in total, including Best Actor in a Limited Series for Stephen Graham and a supporting win for Owen Cooper. Best Stand-Up Comedy, Ricky Gervais won for his special Mortality, though he was not present to accept the award. Best Actress in a Limited Series, Michelle Williams was honored for her role in Dying for Sex. 5. Participation and cultural impact. The Golden Globes remain the only major ceremony where the stars of film and television sit at the same tables, creating a party atmosphere rather than a formal theater setting. In 2026, participation was at an all-time high, with presenters including Jennifer Garner, Kevin Hart, George Clooney, and Priyanka Chopra Jonas. For American audiences, these winners represent the frontrunners because Hamnet and one battle after another performed so well. They are now expected to dominate the Oscar nominations coming later this month. To help you create a compelling YouTube article video, I have expanded on the two most talked about moments from the 2026 Golden Globes. This breakdown avoids tables and is written in a narrative style that is easy for a voiceover to read. The big winner, Best Motion Picture, Drama. The category for Best Motion Picture, Drama was the most competitive of the night, featuring a diverse lineup of films that captivated American audiences this year. The full list of nominees included Hamnet the Winner, Sinners, Frankenstein, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, It Was Just an Accident, The Winning Moment, and Speech. When Chloé Zhao's Hamnet was announced as the winner, the room erupted in a standing ovation. The award was presented by Hollywood icons George Clooney and Don Cheadle. Director Chloé Zhao took the stage and delivered a deeply emotional speech that focused on the healing power of art. She shared a private moment from earlier that day with the film's star, Paul Mescal. Zhao told the audience that Mescal had remarked that the most important part of being an artist is learning to be vulnerable enough to allow ourselves to be seen for who we are and not who we ought to be. She dedicated the award to anyone struggling with grief, noting that the film, which tells the story of the death of William, Shakespeare's son, was intended to give a voice to the silent heartaches of history. The performance of the night, Best Actress in a Drama. The win for Jessie Buckley in the Best Actress category was considered the emotional high point of the telecast. She faced off against some of the biggest names in the industry. The full list of nominees included Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, the winner, Jennifer Lawrence for Die My Love, Julia Roberts for After the Hunt, Tessa Thompson for Hedda, Renata Rhymes for Sentimental Value, Eva Victor for Sorry, Baby, The Winning Moment, and Speech. Jessie Buckley appeared genuinely shocked when her name was called. Her speech was praised for being both humorous and humble. She began by joking that she would rave in that Golden Globe for the rest of her life, if she could. She spent much of her time honoring the international crew that worked on the film. In a touching and quirky anecdote, she specifically thanked a crew member named Tomek, a grip from Poland. She told a story about how, during the cold nights of filming, she found Tomek at the back of his truck, cooking a massive pot of traditional soup to share with the cast. She used the story to illustrate the family spirit of filmmaking, proving that while movies are made for the screen, they are built on human connection and kindness behind the scenes. Why these wins matter. For your YouTube audience, it is important to note that these specific wins have now positioned Hamnet as the movie to beat at the upcoming Academy Awards. Jessie Buckley's heartfelt speech has also made her a favorite for the American public, as her Tomek the Soup Maker story went viral on social media immediately after the broadcast.